If you want to quit spending money on Amazon and start getting paid for the hundreds of items you have lying around your house that are actually for sale on Amazon, then this video is for you. You have come to the right place. My name is Morgan Rainey, but y'all can call me Lil Mo, and I go by Cajun Ventures Online, where I help you change your mindset so that you can quit going to a job you hate and start making extra money for your family online. Thank you so much for giving me the most valuable thing you have, which is your time. If you guys find these live trainings every Wednesday helpful, make sure you smash that thumbs up. Drop your name, where you're watching from in the chat, and any questions you have, we're going to answer them live at the very end. Going live makes me so nervous. I feel like something's always going to go wrong, but I'm leaving my comfort zone to challenge myself, and I really challenge you to do the exact same thing. So if you're new here, I am a $6 million Amazon seller, which is so weird to say because I grew up broke in a trailer park with a single mom. I don't have any advantages that you don't have, y'all. And I don't have any sort of business knowledge, nothing like that, but I figured it out. And the past 8 months, we started reviewing Amazon products after our business mentor told us about it. And in just the past 6, almost 7 months, at the end of this month, we have done over 120K in profit, which is insane. If you stay until the very end of this video, I'm going to do 2 live demos. I have 2 items right here beside me. I'm going to show you exactly what a product review video looks like, and I'm going to share 5 tips and tricks that we see a lot of common mistakes and some very simple changes you can make today to start making more money for your family. So if you guys are part of our Cajun Ventures community, I would love to hear it in the chat. If you guys do want more help with this, more one-on-one small group access to us, just head to CajunVenturesMo.com/review me. You can grab the 11 best products to review and learn more about our step-by-step beginner guide that has helped thousands of people make money on Amazon. So before I get started, let me show you some proof, because you probably think I'm lying. Because it does sound a little too good to be true. If I were you and I never made money online, I would think the exact same thing. So let's check out some numbers, baby. All right, so how much have we actually made in the last 30 days? Are we just online gurus telling you something that you can do that we haven't personally done? Absolutely not. That's actually why we started sharing these videos, because we got sick of people who were doing exactly that. And so this is just the past 30 days. You can see we have made over $20,000 reviewing Amazon products. Now, this isn't get rich quick. If that existed, none of us would be worried about how we're going to pay our bills, and none of us would even go to jobs we hated, right? But this did not come easy. This took 3,000 review videos the past 8 months. And it's just like anything else. The more you put into it, the more you are going to get out of it. So is it just us doing this? Nope. I want to show you 2 of our clients' results that they posted in our private Facebook group today. So you can see, I can't believe I'm here on Monday. I got approved, and now today is Wednesday, just 2 days later, okay? He just got approved Monday, and 2 days later, he has already made his first commission. Now, granted, it was $1.20. So like I said, it's not get rich quick. That doesn't exist. That's a lie if anybody tells you that. But he has proof of concept that this does, in fact, work. Got another message exactly like that today from Jay, and Jay is a hustler. He wakes up at 4 a.m., does his morning routine, wakes up early before work to get his reviews. You know, if people who say they don't have time, it's not a priority, right? Do you guys think if it's a priority, you always will find time for something? Let me know. All right, so Jay says he's been posting like crazy. Within 2 days, he did over 25 videos. He did it while he's a father, a husband, works 8 to 5. And he already got 6 clicks on day 1, now on day 3, over 40. And he's getting a ship purchase every single day, which is just nuts. Now, I want to share 2 more of our students' results. So Christina got approved back on June the 5th. She has just under 200 videos, okay? Every day her husband is asking her when he can retire her, because in her first month and a half, she's already made 1,482, which is awesome. And then we also have Shelly, who says, trust the process. She got approved back in the very end of April. So what is that? May, June, July, maybe almost 3 months. She's made over $4,400. So that's just a couple examples that it's not just us. We've helped over 1,200 clients do this. And I would say our average client averages about $1,000 their first 30 days. But if you put a lot of effort into it, you can make way more than that. Our first full month, we made $7,000. But granted, it was in December, the busiest month on Amazon, and we are experienced Amazon sellers, so we definitely had an advantage. So I just want to be straight up with you. With us, we're never going to promise you things that we can't deliver on. What you see is always going to be what you get. So you will start off with like dollar days, $20, $30, but it can escalate pretty quickly if you're willing to put in the work. All right, so I want to, let me see, I think I had one more on here. All right, so I asked a couple questions. Make sure you guys are following us over on Facebook, Instagram. We go by Cajun Ventures on all platforms. We always ask you to give us your questions, and then we share the 3 best ones every week, and then we'll answer your questions live at the end. So I want to share a couple of tips that after doing 3,000 reviews, we look at our analytics every single day. We don't treat this like a side hustle. We don't treat it like a hobby. We treat this like a business because we want it to pay it like us like a business. So what I would say is a lot of people that I see online complaining that this is hard. Like, we've created 10 income streams from scratch, and this is by far the easiest one. If you think Amazon influencer making 1-minute review videos on your phone and posting them for free on Amazon is hard, you better never try flipping houses, renting houses, doing Amazon FBA, being a sugarcane farmer, working 40 hours a week manual labor for $400, or waiting tables, working multiple jobs. This is a walk in the park compared to any of those things. The best thing is you can sign up for free as an Amazon influencer. And it's just an opportunity that a lot of people are trying to gatekeep, and they want to. Cajun, come here. My dog is tearing something up. Don't worry about that. It's a thing a lot of people want to gatekeep, and the reason is because they feel like new people doing this are stealing their money, which is just total BS, guys, because I think if there is a way that you guys can make extra money for your family and I can make extra money, why would I gatekeep that when we can both do it and both support our families? Amazon sells over $1 billion every single day. It's not even feasible for me to review all the products they have, and you own so many things that I don't own. So if you are an Amazon influencer and you guys have started and you want to share in the chat, let me know how long you've been doing it, your experience, if you want to share how much you've made to inspire anybody else. So let's get to it. So these are my 5 video tips for actually shooting your videos. And we've never shared these, so I hope that you guys find them helpful. Make sure you subscribe, follow along, because we do these free trainings every week. My number 1 tip for content creation, okay? You do not have to be a YouTuber. You do not have to have professional video quality. But one thing that can set you apart is if you go outside and review your videos. Why do I say that? Because 85% of videos are shot inside. So just by having a background that is different, number 1, your videos are going to set apart. I understand everybody doesn't have a perfect backyard, but there's parks in almost every single town that you can go to for free. There's just a lot of options. It's just one easy, free thing that you can do. Change your environment. And is this required to make money? Absolutely not. Our first probably 500 videos were inside because we started in December, and it was kind of dreary outside at that time. So it's not a requirement, but it can set you apart. Number 2, you need really, really good lighting because people watch videos longer with good lighting. And I have in the description a link to the products we recommend. We get them all on Amazon. We pretty much get everything on Amazon. But even if you don't have any like fancy lights or anything, go to a window where the window is open and there's light, and I want you to shoot right in front of there in daytime. Like, that is, in my opinion, the best lighting. We have a lot of expensive, fancy lights. For my review videos, I usually go outside and use natural light because you cannot beat natural light. Now, if that's not an option, you could get like a ring light. You could get some lights that we have linked below. But lighting is so important. A lot of people click away if you have bad lighting. So do not mess around with that. Now, your audio is one thing a lot of people neglect. Probably my first 1,000 videos, I did not use any good mics, nothing. They still made money, so it's not a deal breaker. But if you want to go up to the next level, then do this. So they have all sorts of fancy microphones. One of our mics costs $329, y'all. Okay, from somebody who used to make $400 a week. I never thought I would spend that much money on a microphone. I thought that was ridiculous. But they have some, like this one is only like 25 bucks. And it's really simple. It's wireless. You plug this into your phone, and then you just, it comes with two little mics. You turn it on, clip it right here to your shirt, wherever. This for $20, your audio is going to improve so much. I cannot recommend this enough. It's worth every single penny. Because if it's really, really bad audio, people will click away. Same exact thing. So those are little easy things that you can do. Now, you also want to have, number 4, good video quality. A lot of people are making the mistake of using the selfie on their camera. So like, you know how your camera has these on the backside? Most simple thing ever that I always mess up when I started being a content creator. Wipe off your lens. Your dirty, nasty hands are getting it dirty, and it looks like it's an iPhone 5, okay? Wipe off your lens, not really with this, with like a microfiber towel. Wipe it off. It's going to be a world of difference. I only want you to shoot with this side of your camera. You do not want to use this side. This quality of this side is 10 times better. So is anybody making a mistake? Another problem is when you're shooting in selfie mode, you tend to look at yourself in the camera, and you need to be looking directly at the lens so you can actually connect with people, y'all. Don't make that mistake. And then my 5th and final tip is to be natural. And I want you to do whatever sets you apart that other people can't do. So like, let's say somebody finds your store and they want to go copy all the items you do. If you are just doing generic items they might own, that's going to be really easy. But what are you willing to do? What niche do you have that they don't have that can set you apart? So I'll give you an example. Let's say you're really big into archery. Most people have never even shot a bow and arrow in their life. So you probably have all these niche archery items that they do not have, and the likelihood of them going to get it and them review it when they've never even done it is very slim to none. And if they do, you're gonna be better because you actually use that item daily. Find items like that. Do you own a pool? Do you own horses? Do you have a farm? Like, what do you have? Even if you don't have any of those things, there is something that you're an expert in. Or even, are you willing to review swimsuits? Most people are not willing to do that. Whatever the item is, it really doesn't matter. But if I'm just reviewing, like, for example, if I'm just reviewing these blue light glasses, anybody can go on Amazon and order these and review them. And it's really, really easy to do that. But if I have a niche item that either is expensive or something that not many people use, you're probably going to have less video competition, and then you're going to have a better video because you actually are an expert at this. Now, make sure that you are not like going to other people's store and just trying to get all their items, copy what they're doing, because if you've never even used those products, it's going to seem so fake. People will see right through you. You never want to copy what anybody else is doing. The reason we've done well at all of our businesses is because we've never done that. We always try to stand out and be unique. I don't want to do what anybody else is doing. Like, I want my videos to stand out. I want to be weird. I want to be country. I want to authentically be myself, because that's how you connect to people. Are you obsessed with Pokemon, or are you obsessed with Call of Duty? Like, whatever it is, mushrooms, growing plants, like, I don't care what it is. Whatever you're obsessed with, monetize it, guys. It is so easy. Now, if you guys have any specific questions, let me pull up a couple of these real quick. 6 weeks, 2 videos a day, 800, not including the money sellers. Pay me to do an honest review. Add that $800 to $650 I got from that. $1,450 extra dollars in 6 weeks. Sure, I am so proud of you. And if you even knew everything that she has overcome to get these results, like not just in business, but in life, because you got to remember, life's always going to throw you curveballs. You're always going to be busy. Bad things are always going to happen, and the time is never going to be right. If you waited until you were not busy to start something, you would never start anything, because we're always busy, y'all. It is what it is. You just have to start today. And all of our clients' biggest regret was not starting sooner or not taking it serious sooner. Like Dawn on Prime Day, she's one of our clients, and she made almost $9,000 in 7 days. And before that, she was just hitting $100 a day. So that's how quickly it escalated. And Q4 is coming, October, November, December. Y'all, we've been selling on Amazon for almost 7 years now. We have had record sales every single day. If you're in any negative hate group saying numbers are going down, they're going to quit doing it, like, let them quit. Let them quit. That's totally fine with me. It's actually better for us if they quit. Those are the people who are not putting in the work, is what we've noticed. Those people, if we look at their videos, they're terrible quality. You wouldn't even want to watch them for 30 seconds. And while we have like 3,000 reviews, they might have 60 for 6 months. So it is really a numbers game, and it's also a quality game. And I think the biggest thing is connecting with your audience, just being a real human being, being relatable. Don't try to be salesy. And this has worked really well. Are you guys finding these live videos helpful? Right before we go live, I'm like, oh my gosh, Brooke, what do I say? What do I share? So it really is a huge stress for me. So if you do find this, I would love to hear it so that we can know if we should continue doing them, because we just want to provide the most value possible for you guys. Now, let me answer 3 questions we got asked this week. All right, so Kelly wants to know, do you have to have followers on a certain platform to become an Amazon influencer? This is a great question, Kelly, and this is a very big common misconception. I've seen in so many hate groups and anonymous forums, they're saying you have to be a full-time influencer for years. And this is my cute dog, Cajun, y'all. Let me tell you what. That is a blatant lie they are spreading to try to gatekeep this from people, because you do not have the fact that you'd have to be a full-time influencer to talk about items you bought on Amazon is ridiculous, because Amazon is a multi-billion-dollar company, maybe trillion, who knows? They want normal people like me and you. We're the ones making the sales. That's why these people are mad at us. We have a strategy that takes you in less than 7 days from 0 followers to enough followers to get approved. We helped a neighbor last week who started their account and they had 0 followers. They followed our exact strategy, and 4 days later, they were approved as an Amazon influencer. Now, granted, that's not the final approval. It's like a 3-step approval process. You got to do that. Then you got to submit 3 video reviews, and those have to get published. And then once they're published, you have to get approved for on-site. And that takes, if you would start today and literally do exactly what we say, I've seen people approved in less than 2 weeks. So the fact that you can start a business in less than 2 weeks is just kind of unheard of, because it never used to be like this. So I thank God daily. I feel like this is a blessing from him, because us sharing this has been able to help a lot of people change their life. And that's really a lot more important. We understand, like, when we put ourselves out there and say we made all this money. And I hate to lead with money, because I feel like in my head it's like bragging, but on social media, if you don't lead with it, they're just going to say I'm in a pyramid scheme. My husband is rich. Like, you have to lead with the results or nobody's going to believe you. So we really are not trying to brag. We just want to share with you that, like, if normal people who grew up in trailers, who didn't have any advantage that you don't have, can do it, so can you. And that is why we put ourselves out there and open ourselves up to all this hate online. If we help one person, it's worth it. All right, let me see. All right, let me answer so the answer to that question is you do need a social media to get approved. You don't actually have to post your review videos on there. Once you get approved, you don't even have to post on that account if you ever want to ever again. It's literally just for the approval process. All right, Jordan has a great question, and shout out to Jordan. She's one of our clients and she is crushing it. How to get your commissions high enough to make this a full-time job while still working a full-time and not owning that many high-priced items? Awesome question, because when we started Amazon FBA, we felt the same way. So this is my advice to you, Jordan. So I want you to, first of all, I want you to put in the bare minimum at your day job, night job, wherever you work. I want you to quit going in early, quit staying late. Any extra time and energy, I want you to devote 100% to your side hustle, because your job will replace you tomorrow. But this side hustle, it does have the possibility to replace your income. So you do not, that's another misconception. You have to have and when she says high ticket price items, she means, like, expensive items, like $100, $1,000, because it is just a numbers game, right? That is a misconception, because yes, while it is easier to increase your income with higher price items, if you have a item that's like $20 or less, but it is a high demand, like a lot of people are buying it, and there's not a ton of video review competition, or even if there is, if you can just make yours the best, you can make 20 to 40 sales of that item a day. And let's say, even if you're only making, let's just use an example. Let's say, let me pull out my calculator, y'all. I failed math. I can't do this in my head. Let's say it's a $20 item and it's in a 4% category. For each item you sell, you would make 80 cents, right? So let's say you get an item that you can sell 20 of those a day. That's $16 a day for that one item. So a month, that's $480. So like, I know I'm not promising you that's 20,000 you're going to make a month, but if you get, let's say you get 10 items like that, that's almost $5,000 in extra income for your family. Like that a year. Like my mom was a school teacher making like 30,000. So that like almost could, basically replace what she made. So it is just a numbers game. So I would definitely focus more on the demand of the item versus just the price. What I do recommend is post at least 5 high quality videos every single day. And once you run out of items at your house, and like, I want you to look up, down, sideways, stuff is literally everywhere. Once you run out of items at your house, you can go to your friend's house, your family's house. Now, the difference in a review, whenever you do not personally own the item and like use it daily, if you do own it and you have experience with it, that's going to be an Amazon review, right? But let's say you don't own the item and you're just sharing the facts and details, what it looks like, that is called an overview. 2 totally different things, but both can make you money. So there is no problem in reviewing stuff you don't own, especially if your friend owns it. Like, let's say it's their kitchen table that you eat at every time you go there. Like, people saying you have to own an item to review it, that's just haters. That's ridiculous. You can gladly explain what an item is and what it's about without owning it. That's silly. So, all right. All right. And then I think I have one more question here that Adam wants to know. Best ways to find new products to review after you reviewed everything in your house, which kind of ties in with Jordan's question. So like I just said, like I went and asked my neighbor, like, hey, do you have this particular item? She's like, yeah, of course. I was like, can I come review it? Most people are not interested in owning a business. Like, they don't want to do this. Your friend, like my friends that have kids, I'll offer them one night of me watching their kids in exchange for me to review their products at their house, because people own a lot of stuff. Think about your friends in the most debt, that overspend the most. That's whose house you need to go to first, okay? Because they got the most stuff and they have those high dollar items. Then also another way to do it is like, once you have probably about 100 or so good high quality videos, every single day we have at least 30 companies reaching out to us wanting to pay us to send us their items to review. This is a business, y'all. Sellers, as a seller, you're desperate for reviews. One review video that I do for them can make them thousands of dollars. We have one item right now and we do like $1,500 a day in sales of this item. So what is that a month? So for a month, from my one little phone video I shot at my house, I am making the seller $45,000 in monthly sales. So like, you're worth it. So personally, we don't do any video reviews for free unless if we really want the item. Like, I have a $300 item I got that we were going to buy, and we offered to review that for free. You just have to make sure you say that in your videos. Always check terms of service before you start anything, y'all. Yeah, so I think that's what I have for that. If you guys have any specific questions, feel free to drop them. Let's see. Keto Jen, my issue, we have an Amazon Prime account and order so much from it over the years, but that is not my Amazon seller account, so my reviews will not say verified. Okay, I think you're confused because Amazon seller and Amazon influencer have nothing to do with each other. It's like Walmart and Target, not even the same. Verified review actually only shows up if you're doing a written review and you're not getting paid for written reviews. This is all pertaining to video reviews. So like, you don't even have to have purchased the item on Amazon. It just has to be for sale on Amazon. That's a common misconception, y'all. Let's see. I'm going to pull up to try to find a couple more questions. Keep dropping them. How many videos would you say I need to have to receive a decent income? Rebecca, that's a great question. Okay, so it is quantity of video. Don't get me wrong, but it's way more important quality of product, because I could review 100 products, but if nobody's buying them, that means nobody's watching my videos, because a lot of people who buy don't watch videos. So you need high demand to make sure some people are going to watch the video and make sure they watch it the 30 seconds required. So what I would say, I just do an average like this. Now it's a huge variant depending on how much the item is, the demand. I would say average for every video you shoot. Let's average every day. You're going to make $1 from that video. So, and our numbers that we've done, we exceeded this big time, but we had a strategy as Amazon sellers. We were going for high demand, high dollar items, and high demand, low dollar items. But factor that each video you do will pay you $1 a day. So 100 videos, $100 a day. Now that's not exactly accurate if your videos suck, if your products suck. Like, you need to factor all that in, but if you want to make 200 a day, I would aim to have 200 videos minimum. But the more that you do and the higher quality, like, your videos are going to suck at first because it's very awkward. Everybody sounds fake, like a robot, like a salesperson. The more you do anything, the better that you are going to get at basically anything that you do, is the good news. Have you come across individuals who have done as well as you have in reviewing products? Oh, absolutely. We actually found out about this from our business mentor, Adrian Brambilla. He had made $17,000 in 1 month, and we had been trying to be Amazon affiliates, Amazon associates for almost 7 years, and I failed miserably. Like, the most I'd made in a day was $5, and I was working so hard trying to drive traffic to my links. So when I saw that he did that, basically, he's the reason we started teaching Amazon FBA, the Amazon reviews, everything. When you have somebody who's done what you're trying to do and they give you advice, all I can say is do it, because every single piece of advice that we have done that he has said actually has changed our entire life. And I'd love to know, if you guys have been here, you probably know Brooke and I just went in our Sprinter van to Florida for 5 weeks to try to find a town to move to. We found a town in South Florida we're going to move to, but we just went and visited our business mentor and his wife in Austin. And now they got us considering moving to Austin. So I would love to hear if you had to pick South Florida or Austin, Texas. Now, it wouldn't be in the city, it'd be outside of there a little bit, but which one would you pick? I would just love to hear your advice, because I've really been debating about it. All right, let's see. All right, this is a great question. Do I have to show my face on the videos? Can I just use audio and images of the video? Okay, you are not required by any means to show your face. That is not a requirement. One of our biggest sellers back in December, I did not have my face in, but I'll tell you what, think about it like this. If companies are paying actors to be in their commercial, are they just showing their hands in the products, or are they showing their face? If you want to make more money, face builds trust. So I do think if you want to take it seriously and want it to be full-time income, if you show your face, it could do really well. But a lot of videos do well without face because they seem more organic, because I guess a normal person probably wouldn't have the courage to show your face. But I mean, really, nobody really sees this except for the people shopping on Amazon. It's not like you're posting them on social media, right? So the only person who's going to see this video is if they're on Amazon shopping for that item. So yeah, so everybody's saying Austin, Brooke. Austin, come here, Brooke. Come get in. Brooke is going to say hi. He's right here.
Yo, what's up, everybody?
Brooke is the one moderating.
Yeah, let's do this. I see y'all have a lot of great questions today, so keep bringing them on. It's really helpful when y'all do bring all these questions, because y'all have so many good questions. And Austin is a cool place, and if we move to one or the other, we have a lot of reasons why we'd move to both. I think our number one reason to move to Texas is definitely for Momo.
Yeah, my Momo fell in love again, guys. She'd move into Dallas, and I would follow her to the end of the earth. So, all right. How many videos did y'all have when you reach 5 figures a month? I'm trying to do in my head what's 5 figures.
That's hard to say
10K?
Because that's a lot of there's a lot of variables in there because of the products and the quantities. So it's like,
but it was in January.
Hundreds.
So we just started this the end of November, and then it's probably seriously in December. So December we did 7K. I don't remember exactly what we did in January, but I know it was over 10K,
And we had a hot streak with the Christmas rush.
Yes, because everybody was shopping for Christmas. So pretty much anything you would post would have more traffic on the listing.
So there's a lot of variables to go into all like the numbers, and
that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. You don't want to miss Christmas this year. And it's not just Christmas products. It's literally any product on Amazon.
Yeah, and just like Prime Day just passed and everybody crushed it.
Everybody who
wants
started
to be a reviewer after Prime Day, after everybody made all this money. So just get into it now, and then by the time the next Prime Day comes in the fall, you're gonna be there.
Yeah,
that's usually in October. So then you got a hot streak in October, November, and December leading up to Christmas. And
will it be like this next year? Like, we don't know. All we know is right now it is. So don't waste the opportunity waiting.
Yeah, and then remember, January's right there. Everybody gets gift cards for Christmas. Boom, spends money on Amazon. So
a lot of people think January sucks, but we do good every single January.
Amazon, as an Amazon seller, we do very well in January.
And anybody who says this is the slow time of the year, as full-time Amazon sellers, I can tell you every single day the past 6 months, we've made anywhere from $500 to $1,200 as reviewers. And as sellers, we have consistently sold at least $1,000 a day every single day the past 6 years. So that just goes to show you it's nuts, y'all. And we're thankful for it, because when we first started, we were just going to Goodwill flipping books. And if we would make one sale a day, we're like doing happy dances. We're like, maybe we'll quit our job one day.
Yeah, for sure. So we want all you guys to feel what we feel with working for yourself and the accomplishments you get, like starting your own companies. And I know a lot of people see us talking about reviews a lot more lately, and a lot of people think we've gotten out of the Amazon game, and no, our foot is still on the throttle full speed on both, and plus we have other income streams. So don't ever take it like we're doing just one thing now and we're focusing on one thing. No, we're focusing on it all, because we want the streams of income to continue to make us money passively, and we always getting better in all our businesses the more we do it.
Yeah, Brooke is right. We actually have 10 income streams. We started from scratch, and we only teach 2 of them. So just because you don't hear about what we're doing doesn't mean we're not doing it. We prefer to come with the results than what we're going to do.
Yeah, so anybody want to learn Amazon FBA, come to us too.
Yeah, and if you guys do want to learn that, if you just head to kadimenturesmo.com, we have a free training tonight that will tell you more about that. Now, she wants to know, do you offer a payment plan for the course, please?
No, I wish we did.
The reason we don't.
I wish we did, to help people that need help like this. But in the same sense, like there's many credit cards out there where you could put that on there, and it's such a small amount.
The reason that we do not offer any payment plans is because we price 1/3 our competitors for a reason. We've had over 10 business coaches tell us we need to at least triple our price. We refuse to do it because we want to be affordable for all people. So I'll tell you, our beginner guide, which gets you access to us daily in our private group, we charge $299 for that. Our average client is making, once they get approved, about $1,000 their very first month. So most people are getting their income back within 30 days. Now, granted, if you
invest in real estate, it takes 9 years to get your money back on
minimum.
Most deals. So this is like 1 month, and it's very affordable and very achievable.
And if you are not in a position where you cannot afford $300, like, I don't want to take your money. Like, I want you to get your finances in order, because I just think that you should get your finances in order before you maybe invest in something. I don't want you giving me your last dollar. That is the last thing I want.
A big portion of why you do YouTube and why we try to help here so much is to be able to help those people that can't afford our time and effort that we put into things.
Exactly. So we have plenty of options. If this is in your budget, we have over 200 YouTube videos that are 100% free, and we post tips on our Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok every single day. So
you just gotta keep posting, baby.
So if you guys, I guess our end note for today is, if you have been putting this off, like, I'm going to do it tomorrow, I'm going to do it next week, I'm going to do it when the time is right, Brooke and I challenge you, do it today. If you start today with our strategy, you can be approved in less than a week, and then another week to get your on-site, and you can be making additional income for your family. If you guys want more information and you want to be our next success story, just comment, review me. And if you found this live training helpful today, make sure you hit that thumbs up, subscribe.
Baby, I've seen 100 of you guys in here. I'm expecting at least a 50 thumbs up count.
And if you guys make sure you turn on your notifications because we have a lot more exciting stuff coming. Comment any questions you have. Brooke and I will do our best to get them answered. And until next week, y'all,
Go make that money.
Bye.